What's up, YouTubies? I'm Corsi from GamingLegit, bringing you my last BC2 demo video. It's not my last BC2 vid. The game's released Monday, so I wanted to get this last demo vid out for you guys, so you have, more strategy, so when the game launches, you guys can, just tackle the game. But when the game comes out, guys, I'm going to be just unloading on a bunch of different videos. I'm just going to indulge on it completely. I cannot wait. I'm looking so forward to this game's launch. All the different maps, all the different variants, all the different gun unlocks. I'm going to be covering all of that. So I have tons and almost unlimited videos I can be putting up on this game, and I'm going to be doing that for you guys. The map is called Port Valdez, and thank you to my subscribers for filling me in on that. The last video that you guys watched, my last BC2 video, which was my last video, I put the Snowy Tree one because I had no damn clue what the map was called. I just didn't pay attention to it. My bad. Main strat is the same as last time. Chatter and spot for the first two, and then play your classes and choose classes based on in-game current situations, and I'll talk about that in this game. Let's get to it. Okay, and so I joined into this game basically halfway in. Actually, yes, halfway in, and within 2 minutes we got pushed back into this last duration point, of which in those 2 minutes I think I died 3 times and didn't really see a single enemy. And so I was not exactly excited about this game, how it was going, and I was like, pretty much like, well, shit, I guess I'm going to be losing this game. There's not too much I can do. But I kind of gathered my senses and was like, okay, well, we're pushed back to the very last duration and point of this map, of which tanks aren't as much of a factor. And the reason why they're not much of a factor is because they're pushed in such a confined, flat area where they're not as damaging. So a lot of these points, especially in this last duration, they're pushed inside, especially this building, into a confined area where the tanks can't just just completely demolish the demolition point as easily. Of course, when they come into here, hopefully you'll have a team that will be switching over to engineer and just taking out those tanks. So they kind of play a little bit softer, and of course there's that tank sitting way out back by the last duration point, just kind of shooting up, taking out my teammates, and my teammates keep on foolishly running up there. And so I'm taking in consideration and factoring that my teammates are dying an obscene amount, and so that's why I chose the medic class, is to continue just revive them continuously throughout this entire match. And by doing that, obviously, I mean, I shouldn't have to commentate on this, but I'll talk about it just for the sake of what I'm doing, narrating what I'm doing. If I keep on reviving my team, of which keeps on dying in this location, I'm just keeping this demolition point completely fortified to its fullest potential throughout this entire match. Obviously, if the offensive team keeps on coming into a demolition point that's got 8 guys continually in the demolition point, they're not going to have a chance to arm the demolition point, okay? I mean, it's pretty basic reasoning. So I think I revived like 6 or 8 people throughout the series of this 10-minute part of this vid. And that's huge, because the loadout screen takes like 40 seconds or something for them to come back. So if 4 of my teammates are down and it takes 40 seconds for them to come back, the offensive team could very easily, take out the rest of my team on that demolition point and successfully, protect it before we're able to spawn and get there. So if you have a medic that's running around reviving people, it's huge. It's a really, really big thing. And also, just, for your own benefit, you're getting tons of points while you're doing it. So you're getting points for being a team player. And it's just a really, really smart strategy. You might not be getting tons of kills to add to your KDRs for YouTube posts or to be able to brag to your friends and stuff, but you should be able to walk from the game feeling pretty good about it. I should have got that kill, I think. I think I'll talk about the shotgun now. And so shotgun is a weapon that you can apply to any of your classes. So you can choose it for engineer class, you can choose it for your medic class, of which I'm using, you can choose it for your sniping class, so on and so forth. Okay, that's Xbox Live competition right there, and that guy's connection obviously was better than me because I had my buckshot come out of my gun, but I don't know, I just died almost instantly, so something funny was going on right there, but it's okay, I make up for it, because I spawned behind him and get up on the turret and just rain lead into his ass. Okay, so back to the shotgun. Sorry. So, especially in this last duration of the map, like, you don't want to be choosing the shotgun and points in the map that are really, really wide and open. Like, you could do it if you're going to be strictly going, okay, I'm going to be the shotgun and I'm going to be sitting protecting my base and I'm not going to be trying to move around. Check this out. Bitch! Just shot him out of the back of the tank. That's sweet. I don't think I've seen that on, another person's vids. And so, I chose the medic class, firstly, because my team dying and the fact that we lost 2 demolition points within like 2 minutes, like, it was ridiculous. It was like probably more like 5 minutes, and I'm just overemphasizing how fast it was, but so I baited that guy, boom, finish him with the shotgun. And so I chose the medic class for that reason, and then I chose the shotgun based on where we were on this map, and the shotgun's really devastating for this part of the map. Remember, the shotgun shoots quite a long distance too. I think a lot of people are scared to use the shotgun because they don't think it shoots very, very far. It's very close range. It's not the case in this game. The shotgun actually shoots pretty damn far in this game, and it's more of a weapon based on accuracy, just like, of course, all the other weapons. And so you can't use this like in Modern Warfare 2 in that you can't just shoot it from the hip and just get a spray kill. Like, it won't do that. You have to be accurate with this weapon. So if you're a noob at using the shotgun, practice with the shotgun, okay? You're probably going to hate it at first if you love the Modern Warfare 2 shotguns because they just wreck so much havoc and you could be a complete noob and use them. But in this game, you have to be accurate with the shotguns. And so for that reason, I really, really like the shotguns. And shotguns, there's more unlockable shotguns, so I'm very interested in that, and I'll totally get into that when this game launches. And so they keep on arming this demolition point and sneaking around, in between my deaths and in between me moving around. You'll see throughout this video, there's a couple times, like, especially when I went back and reviewed this video before I commentated it, that the lightning bolts were showing over a few of my teammates, which signifies that they need to be revived, and I just kind of passed them up. That's just me not being really coherent, not ignoring them, just not being coherent, not paying attention, not realizing that they're available. I'm looking at a different part of my screen at the time, and I kind of miss it, which is kind of silly on me. Right there was one of those funny situations in which you think the guy's your teammate because you have a teammate's name above the enemy's head, but it's really an enemy. Those situations suck, and I'm sure you guys have run into those where you meet an enemy and you have a teammate of yours behind the guy, and so your teammate's name shows up above the enemy's name, and you're fooled into thinking that's one of your buddies, but really it's one of the guys that snuck into the base. So I haven't talked about it in this vid, but also I am chattering as I put in my strats. I'm chattering up a storm in this video. I'm doing a bunch of callouts. I'm telling them where people are when I die. And so, for instance, when I died last time, I was screaming to my team that, that guy was in that demolition point and there was a guy running around in there. Spotting is not really a factor in what I'm doing in this video. Spotting is more of a long distance type of thing. I've tried to spot with a shotgun, but if you're in a distance of which you could spot someone with the shotgun, you might as well be shooting them because you're like really close to the person. So spotting's pretty much useless with the if you're going to be using the shotgun. Now, if you whip out your M9, you can spot people from further away, but you can't spot them from across the map, obviously, with your M9. So spotting is not so much an issue with this. Now, this is a nice helicopter scene, and I gotta say, if you figure out how to, get the chopper going, and you get a squad of, and you get a couple guys in this thing, you could just devastate. The turret in this gun is pretty beastly. Check out this little Rambo drop out of the plane, and I finish out this last guy, and so my team can disarm this bomb. That was fatty right there. That was pretty cool. So yeah, play around with those choppers, guys. That's pretty deadly. If that thing's just like kind of flying around, you got a good pilot, that would be a cool strat. So this game's winding down. We're pretty close to the win, if you can see. There's only a couple kills left, so I'm pretty much going, yes, yes, I've held them back. My strategy worked. And so I can almost guarantee if you're working with a squad of a couple guys as a medic class with shotguns, you're gonna piss the other team off pretty bad, because you guys are just gonna be reviving each other. And if you're sticking into the demolition points and not letting anybody get in close, you know, with the shotguns, it's just devastating. You know, I really can't see the situation in which you would lose if you're doing what I'm doing. So pull off the win. I stuck with it, you know, implemented a new strategy, and we got it. I'm Corsi from GamingLegit, guys. Please subscribe if you're seeing my videos for the first time. If you like my videos, of course. Rate my videos, guys, please, if you watch my videos. I'm trying to get popular without machinima, and the only way I can do that, and I'll be able to affect a bigger population of people, is if you guys rate and comment my videos. So please rate and comment my videos, guys. And add me if you're one of my new subscribers. I'll keep on adding people until my my friends list is full, and my gamer tag is in the very beginning of this video. Love you guys. You're the best. God bless. Peace out.